All right, guys, we're just gonna call this "What's for Dinner." Now, recently, you guys know I told you I found out from Dr. Berg that table salt contained aluminum and microplastics, and I want you guys to know that really messed me up in my head, man. I'm talking seriously in this video, guys, so listen up because I don't think people really understand. Because see, the people who listen to me, who really listen to me, who want to understand, who want to know, who want to do better, understand that I am telling you, you cannot consume table salt. And it's just hilarious how they just rebranded everything. Wild tuna. How they rebranded everything. Sea salt. Because when everybody, well, obviously, some people found out about, what table salt does, people like Dr. Berg, and they said, oh my God, what are we going to do? We can't have people not buying the food at, on the store shelves, which people going to do anyway, because people are just hard-headed. But still, they have to protect their profits, right? So they have to rebrand everything sea salt when salt naturally comes from the sea, but that's not that's not the kind of sea salt you're getting. Himalayan salt is the best salt you can mess with because it don't come from no oceans. Therefore, it's not contaminated. Very serious, guys. So what's for dinner for me? Well, we got here, I got the cap. I got a huge, big bucket of, well, it's not a bucket, but it's a huge, like half a gallon of Himalayan salt that I've had for a very long time. Still using it, even used it to take a bath. Took a salt bath with it. Still got a lot of it left. And so this is the cap. This is the top of the cap of that Himalayan salt. And I just took my fingers, picked up some salt, put it in the cap. And then I went to go buy some hard-boiled eggs. And I got 6 of them. And I'm going to eat all 6 of them with this Himalayan salt with my fingers. And that's what I want to do. Now, I got money right now to go buy whatever I want. I don't know. Maybe go buy maybe go to a Mexican restaurant and buy me a nice steak burrito with some, I don't even know, some fries and whatever, right? But see, it's time out for playing games, guys. You really are what you eat, and what you eat is going to show. It's going to show. And I just have a feeling no matter what I tell people, people still going to go out there and gorge themselves in things that they're not supposed to be doing. That's why I'm very picky about who I'm going to be letting into my circle. I have to reiterate this, guys, because I know y'all hear me spend a lot of time, being laughing and being cordial, and I'm this nice guy allegedly. But when I lay that hammer down, people gonna stop laughing real fast. See, I just be real cordial and nice and giving and laughing and all that just to set you up. So when I lay that hammer down, nobody can say that I'm not being balanced. That's why I do things the way I do it. I never was a people pleaser. I am balanced. I'm a balanced person. I'll give it to you good until you give me a reason to give it to you bad. Now, in this case, I'm not giving it to you bad. I'm just telling you the truth about your diet. I hope my wife can cook because that's the only food. Let me tell you guys a story, because I gotta correct myself about what I told you guys a few weeks ago about eating pho. If you're gonna eat some pho, you better cook that pho yourself. So I hope my wife knows how to cook pho. Because if my wife knows how to cook pho, we're gonna be together for as long as I live. Because I really like pho a lot. Now, my experience with eating pho out at a restaurant, they're using table salt, right? And my eyes gets real swollen within hours. And I can't, but for some reason, spirits say, your eyes are not really swelling up like that because of the salt necessarily. Because, I'll have some potassium with it. And, bone broth already has potassium in it. And I'll drink a lot of water. And pho is a very watery dish, regardless of how much salt is in it. You shouldn't be swelling up like that anywhere on your body. And Spirit tell me, oh, that's because of all the bullshit that's in the salt. And I'm just like, you mean tell me that I'm eating this pho and I'm thinking it's healthy and it's actually poison? Spirit said, yep. That's why I told you guys a few days ago, I said, Spirit told me, you are to treat eating out at restaurants as if you're like, would you eat something that somebody spit on? No, you wouldn't. So why are you doing A, B, and C then? See, guys, I am very, very, how can you say? People have branded me a lot of things. I've heard a lot of things out there. But I'm telling you the truth, when I lay that, I am very, very serious person. When I find out the truth about something, ain't no coming back from it. I lay that hammer down and I don't change my mind either. I have people really questioning their strength when they come around me. So people can call me all this stuff, people pleaser, this, that. You can get me all twisted, all you want. But when you see the real side of me come out, where I lay that hammer down, you're gonna know I'm nobody. Some people out there. I mean, I'm not saying everybody thinks that about, but I'm just saying there's some people out there who know. Y'all flipping all these cards and saying all this stuff. So then y'all must know that when I lay that hammer down, ain't no coming back from it, regardless of what it is or what it's about. Once I lay that hammer down, there's no change in my mind. There's no buttering me up. There's no coming back from it. Once I found out the truth about it, regardless of what we're dealing with. So ask y'all cards that about how I am when I make up my mind about something. There's no coming back from it. I don't care who's upset about it. Don't give a damn. It's not the mean person you should be afraid of. It's the friendly, people-pleasing person you need to be afraid of. Real talk. So this pho was poisoning me. And on top of that, you have a bunch of hot water in a plastic container. Oh my God. I hope my wife knows how to cook, man. Because the only time we're going to be eating out at a restaurant is if I know the ingredients in the menu. Not what's on the menu, the ingredients used in the menu. And I might even want to know the owner of the restaurant too. That's how serious. I don't really think people know how serious I am. It makes up for all my goofiness and all my being jiggy with I have a side to me that really, really balances out all the goofiness that I do. Yeah, I don't have a Joker smile like that for nothing. I don't play, guys. I do not play around when it comes to facts. Don't play around. I don't compromise. I don't bargain. And again, this situation, we're talking about the health of me and the health of my wife and the health of my family. Oh, I take that very seriously. Very, very seriously. Because if there are any health concerns in my family, then we'll be able to pinpoint exactly where it's coming from. You see what I'm saying? We don't have to have, this is why, again, I talk about babysitting. A lot of people have people, we talk about being lonely and you got to have friends and you got to be married and you got to have these people around you, but you're really just babysitting people. Because these are people who are going to call you up in the middle of the night and say something's wrong about something you didn't told them they shouldn't be doing in the first place. So the only thrill you get out of having friends is to say, I told you so. You can say that to yourself. What the hell you need friends for to say, I told you so? You could be spending that time teaching your own damn self lessons about life. See? People just out here just babysitting. That's all I see, just babysitters, man. People don't really care about each other like that. I'm the person who cares about people. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to y'all about this. So I'm gonna munch down these 6 eggs. And by the way, guys, the maca root is, I'm not even in the gym yet. And I was gonna do a video of me moving my, you know how you be moving the muscles in your chest. I said, no, I ain't gonna go there yet. My chest has activated. I am in activation mode right now. All my muscular and cellular functions are back online and ready to get back in the gym. And I'm already looking like I've been in the gym. When you keep your testosterone intact and you understand how to deal with HGH and you understand all the biochemicals in your body, oh man, you know. So I also got a can of tuna, guys, or albacore. And so basically all in my whole thing that I've eaten today, I got some Concord grape juice too, organic. So my whole thing I've been eating today, I had the ashwagandha maca plant protein shake. I had some detox tea because I needed to detox, right? I had a bunch of water. I have some watermelon. I'm gonna eat these 6 boiled eggs with the Himalayan salt. I'm gonna have this can of albacore. And then I got the Concord grape juice. And then of course I take my 2 one-a-day multivitamins. I have about 90 grams of protein. And I mean, I guess you could say the only thing that's missing out of this whole thing is green vegetables. But you know, I eat enough green vegetables. I'm not gonna eat green vegetables every day. I'm probably gonna eat green vegetables maybe 3 times a week. That's about it. The rest of the week I'm more focused on getting my vitamins and minerals and my protein and my multivitamin and drinking plenty of water and, you know, apple cider vinegar and stuff like that. But what you eat is gonna show. And when I get in this gym, it's just gonna be such a, I've already changed dramatically in the way I look. Dramatically. I've already changed my looks. Getting smiles, getting more smiles from the women. Women, man, guys, man, for the guys who know, man, like everything, you start looking good, the women gonna let you know, especially when you walking around with a bunch of guys who don't care about the way they look and who don't care about the way they eat. Oh, when you start looking good, the women, they are gonna let you know every day that you looking good. From the smiles, the way they look at you, all that stuff. And I love it. I love it. I don't need friends. I get enough smiles from the women. I don't need no damn friends. That's the energy. Y'all want to know where my vampiric energy from? It comes from the energy of these women that smile at me when I know I'm doing my damn thing. That's where I get my energy from. I love it. So this foe was poisoning me, man. So I'm about to let y'all go. I just want to tell y'all that, man. You know, I told you, like I said, justice is being served literally every day. No more will I be consuming table salt, man. No more. After what I heard from Dr. Berg. That's terrible, y'all. Microplastics, aluminum in your body, and you eating table salt every day, damaging your endocrine system. It's like, why don't you just kill yourself now? Like, for real. So whoever my wife is, I hope she doesn't get irritated by my drive to, you know, have a healthy family, because I'm not going to be babysitting nobody. You need to know how to take care of yourself, because the only way you can love other people is if you love yourself. There's no other way. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.